Hello and welcome to this tutorial on using Pinpoint Host for managing wildlife telemetry devices from Lotek. In this video, we're going to walk through connecting your device and downloading its data, erasing the data on the device, and the methods of deactivating the device correctly to ensure optimal performance and battery life. In terms of deactivating the device, this is not deactivating the Iridium subscription. That is something entirely separate. This is just deactivating the telemetry device itself. Let's start with the physical setup. You're going to want to have your DLC2 cable, as shown here, and plug it into your computer, and then connect it to your telemetry device. If you open Pinpoint Host before you've connected the telemetry device through the DLC2 connector, you will not see the DLC2 device through the drop-down box here. To remedy this, just close Pinpoint Host and reopen it after you have the device connected. If you still do not see the DLC2 connector listed here, you're going to go down to your device manager, and under ports here, you should see a device of a similar or same name as shown here. You can see it is saying that mine is communicating through COM3, and that is why I have COM3 selected. Once your device is connected to the computer and Pinpoint Host, to get the data, you're going to go to the Data tab here, and you can either download individual data sets, such as your GPS or activity, or you can download all of your data at once. We highly recommend downloading all of the data at once. If you do individual forms, it will download only that data set and none of the others. Once you have all the data downloaded, be sure to email it over to bfostaty@lotek.com. Once the data has been downloaded off the device and emailed over to us here at Lotek, you're going to want to erase all data or the individual sets of data. In our case, you will want to erase all data. This will provide a prompt asking if we are sure to erase all the data on the product. We are going to hit yes. In the bottom left, you should see erasing data and a progress bar here, and then should provide a prompt, product data has been cleared successfully. Once all the data has been collected and gathered off the device, emailed over to us here at Lotek, and then erased, we are going to want to deactivate the product for storage. There are two methods of deactivating a product. The first is you can either attach a magnet to the indicated section of the device, or when connected to Pinpoint Host through a DLC2 connector, you're going to click on this red square that says deactivate product, and it should provide this prompt that product has been deactivated successfully. This is the way that we highly recommend and prefer here at Lotek over putting the magnet on, as if you attach a magnet to the device, there is always the risk that the magnet could move or unintentionally be knocked, or if it's stored somewhere near other magnets or where there is magnetic current that could impact the ability of the magnet to successfully keep the device deactivated, it could unintentionally reactivate the device. What this means is when the device is placed in storage, if the device becomes reactivated, it will try to take data while in storage. This will not only reduce the battery life remaining for deployment in the future, making it seem like the battery is not lasting as long as it should, but it will also create a backlog of GPS fixes and data on the device. Typically, devices are stored inside of a box, a crate, and or inside of a building, which means that they're not going to be able to see enough satellites and communicate with the Iridium satellite network to take successful GPS fixes via the satellites and to upload that data via the Iridium satellite network. This means that the next time the device is brought out for testing or deployment and it is able to see enough satellites to take a fix, and it is able to successfully communicate through the Iridium satellite network to upload that data to web service, there will be a backlog of data that will be on the device that will continue to shorten your device's lifespan and the battery life, reducing the total potential remaining battery life for deployment, and it will also cause backlog through your Iridium subscription. Once all the data is downloaded, erased, and the product has been deactivated, the device should be good to go into storage. If you have any questions or concerns, please email us here at Lotek, and we will see what we can do to help you.